Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go.
Hey, it's the Empire, Geoboxing Empire, back to boxing. Now, my boy Devin Haney, man, he talks trash about my boy Gervonte Tank Davis, man, and he basically says that, man, listen, you're not dedicated to the sport, man. You're a fat fighter. You get out of shape in between fights, and your resume isn't all that great. Now, it's wild stuff, man. I'll link the interview in the description, but Devin Haney was interviewed by FightHypeTV.com, and yeah, man, he basically talked about how, people always criticize Devin Haney. Devin Haney was talking about himself in third person. He's like, yeah, they say I fight no one, but Gamboa has only fought Jose Pedraza, and Yurgis Gamboa. They say his biggest win is Gamboa, and he fought Gamboa on one leg and made it to round 12. He said that he didn't look good in that fight. I believe in that fight that Gervonte Tank Davis had weight problems. He actually moved up in weight and he came in overweight. That's why he was trashing Gamboa about, I'm not Gamboa, but Davis about his weight. Now he's another thing is that Gervonte Tank Davis was wearing a sauna suit before his fight that's coming up soon. He's in a full bodysuit, sauna suit, to drop weight, which is, Devin Haney is the kind of fighter who stays in shape 24/7. So he's basically walking around at his fighting weight. Gervonte Tank Davis has to lose 10 plus pounds to make weight, and he balloons up in between fights. That's what Gervonte Tank Davis, that's the criticism about him by Devin Haney. Now, man, this is wild stuff, man. I think that Devin Haney is a great fighter, but there's been rumors saying he's gonna fight Yurgis Gamboa, and I think that's a good fight for Devin Haney. But I think at this point of his career, I think someone like Jose Pedraza is more of a competitive fight, more of a meaningful fight than Gamboa right now, because Jose Pedraza has not only fought my boy Gervonte Tank Davis, but he's also fought in Vasyl Lomachenko. And Vasyl Lomachenko, that fight was an extremely competitive fight. Not only that, the fight went to decision, and I thought that people did not give Pedraza the credit he deserved in that fight. He fought really well in that fight, and I thought he won a lot of rounds in that fight. that was an extremely competitive fight for Jose Pedraza and Lomachenko. Fighting Gamboa will only prove it'll only prove good if you want to compare Gamboa and Devin Haney. But if you want to compare Devin Haney, Lomachenko, and Gervonte Tank Davis, you fight Jose Pedraza, right? I think that Devin Haney, it would be harder to look good against Jose Pedraza than it would look against Gamboa. And like I said earlier, you have more stars to compare and contrast the performances. It's not just looking good; you have to look spectacular. Not only that, you gotta beat Pedraza worse than Gamboa did. I mean, worse than Gervonte Tank Davis did, and Vasyl Lomachenko. So I think that's better in Devin Haney's career, fighting Gamboa off that Achilles work. I think he had a strain on it or something like that. It's not a good look. The guy's still injured. Jose Pedraza, as far as I'm concerned, he's not injured right now, and that's a much more meaningful fight in his career. So, man, I do think that Gervonte Tank Davis has weight problems. The guy has missed weight more than once in his career. I think he's lost titles at least 2 times off weight. So that's an extremely big deal. He does have a point. Gervonte Tank Davis is an athletic fighter before he's a boxer, in my opinion, because when he knocks people out, it's really athletic stuff he does. It's not like it's a Floyd Mayweather type knockout. It's more like it's an extremely athletic type workout. Say what you want about Gervonte Tank Davis, but he's an athlete first. He just likes to eat too much. The guy, he just doesn't stay in shape. And the thing is, that will catch up to you eventually, because your reflexes will start dimming down when you get older. So you need to stay in shape when you're young, so when you get older, it's easy. It's easy. So Devin Haney does have some points there, but at this point in Devin Haney's career, he does need to fight some big names, and I think that Gamboa won't do much for him, but Jose Pedraza will. But yeah, man, let me know how you guys feel about it, though. You guys think that Gervonte Tank Davis does get out of shape and everything, and that he could be fighting, they could be fighting each other. instead of, Gervonte Tate Davis fighting people like Leo Santa Cruz. A lot of times in boxing, these young cats, they will fight older fighters to pad their record. The age gap between Gervonte Tate Davis and Leo Santa Cruz is like a half a decade, which is an extremely big deal in boxing. The older you get, the less chance they give you. Leo Santa Cruz has been on many wars. He's been in there with Carl Frampton. He's been in there with Abner Mares. He's just been in a lot of tough fights. And that wear and tear can definitely it can dim your senses. As far as a lot of fighters who go to war, eventually they start slowing down. They look like they're punching underwater because they just take so many hits to the head, their body can't react as fast, and your quick twitch muscles aren't as quick as they used to be. Look at Alfredo Angulo. Angulo just fought a couple days ago, and he just lost his 168 title. He just lost to a more fresher fighter. I think Angulo is a better fighter, but those wars, they catch up to you. So let me know how you guys feel about Devin Haney, man. He gets more into Ryan Garcia, but I mean, I can keep going on and on. The interview was like a 23-minute thing, so I can be here talking all day about everything he said. But that was really the gist of it. The weight problems and who he's fought in type discussion. So let me know how you guys feel about it, though. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire, GeoBoxing Empire. Peace.